Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alright, this week we are going to learn, to calculate the right weight. Right weight or minimum variance risk portfolio. So right weight is the weight A. So contohnya if the question doesn't give you the weight, but the question asks you to calculate the risk and return of a portfolio using a right weight or using a minimum variance risk portfolio. So you must use the formula of weight A, to calculate the weight, of the formula. Alright, so the formula is WA, weight A, is equal to variance B, variance B minus correlation AB, times standard deviation A times standard deviation B, and then divided by, besarkan sikit, variance A plus variance B minus 2 correlation AB times standard deviation A times standard deviation B. Alright, so this is a formula to calculate the right weight. Right weight. So WA. Alright, how about WB? WB is simply 1 minus WA. Alright, so to have a better understanding on this formula, so let's have a look at the example. The question, so make sure you have this question, the question of FIN552 June 2019, question 1A, right? Alright, so here, given the stock Surya has an expected return and variance of 15.2% and 10.36% respectively, while stock Permata has an expected return and variance of 18.2% and 16.4% respectively. And then the correlation coefficient of this pair of stocks is negative 0.25. Alright, so the correlation is given. If you decide to allocate these two stocks in your portfolio, calculate the portfolio return. So now the question asks you to calculate the portfolio return, which is the RP, and risk. Ramai kadang-kadang dia tak perasan and risk. Risk tu maksudnya you have to calculate the standard deviation of the portfolio after identifying weightage for both stocks. So because this question doesn't give you the weight on how much to invest in A and B, so you have to first calculate the WA. Alright, so let's do this together. So we know that in this question, alright, ada Surya and Permata. Surya punya expected return is dia dah bagi dah tadi berapa? 15.2%. Kita buat table senang nampak kan? And then Permata is 18.20%. And then given lagi in the question is the variance. So the variance of Surya is 10.36. And then variance for Permata is 16.40. So because of kita nak guna formula dekat atas ni nanti, dia ada standard deviation kan. Contoh yang dekat sini ni ada standard deviation. So kita kira siap-siap standard deviation of Surya and Permata. So standard deviation is simply you square root kan yang ni je. Square root kan yang ni, dapatlah standard deviation dia berapa kan. So you square root the variance of Surya, you will get 3.22. And then the standard deviation for Permata, you square root 16.40, you will get 4.05. Alright, and then we know that the correlation between two assets is negative 0.25. So it is mentioned in the question. Alright, so because of we are going to calculate weight A and weight B, because kat sini dia bagi A dengan B lah. So we can assume that Surya is A. And then Permata is B. So continue. Alright, so to use this formula, kecilkan sikit sebab tak nampak. Alright, so to calculate weight A is equal to variance B, start dengan variance B so you have to be careful, minus correlation AB, tak ada masalah, given, times standard A times standard B. So ini pun kita dah kira siap-siap, and then you divide it by, okay, variance A plus variance B minus 2 correlation AB times standard deviation A times standard deviation B. Alright, so this is a formula to calculate the weight A. So WA is equal to variance A. Okay, so mana variance A? So here, kat sini 10.36. So variance A is variance B, ya Allah. Weight A, variance B. We start with variance B first. Okay, variance B is 16.40. 16.40 variance B minus correlation AB given. Okay, negative 0.25. Okay, times standard A, kita dah kira siap-siap yang ni. Okay, times 3.22 standard A times standard B. Okay, yang kita tengah tengok kat sini sekarang. Standard A, standard B. Okay, so standard deviation of B permata 4.05. Okay. Okay, dah dapat yang tu, and then we divided it by, okay, so variance A now. So variance A given yang ni 10.36 plus variance B again 16.40, okay, and then minus 2 correlation AB given ni correlation net times negative times, okay, negative 0.25, okay, times standard A ni 3.22 times standard B 4.05. Okay, and then you will count of this one, you will get weight A is equal to 0.59. Okay, ataupun kita bundakan terus 59% kat sini. Alright. Okay, and then to get the weight B is equal to 1 minus weight A. Okay, so weight B is equal to 1 minus 0.59. Weight B is equal to 0.41 or 41%. Okay, so now we get the answer. Alright, so to make a decision how much to invest in Suria and Permata, so we are going to invest, alright, 59% in Suria, okay, and then 41% in Permata. Okay, we are not done yet because of apa? Sebab kita nak calculate yang ini, the portfolio return and risk. So now we are going to calculate the RP, which is the expected return of the portfolio. So ingat lagi tak, ada formula dia is equal to sum of weight I times RI, sama juga dengan, okay, so weight I aset Permata tadi 59%, so 0.59 times dengan expected return of Suria. Okay, so dia dah bagi dalam table ni tadi 15.2, so kita ambil je times 15.2 plus, okay, and then 41% or 0.41 to be invested in Permata, which is Permata punya expected return given 18.2. Okay, and then you will count, so you will get the expected return of the portfolio is equal to 16.43%. Alright? Okay, next, let's continue with the standard deviation of the portfolio. Alright, so the formula of the standard deviation of the portfolio is equal to weight A square times variance A plus weight B square variance B plus 2 weight A weight B Okay, because of dalam question ni, dia dah bagi kita the correlation. So, we are going to use the correlation A, B, alright, times with standard deviation A times standard deviation B. And then we square root the answer to get the standard deviation. Alright, so weight A again, 0.59 square times variance A. So, variance A dia dah bagi dah tadi kat kita. So, kita straight away ambil je lah. Okay, so ni variance A suria 10.36 ni. Okay, alright, so times 10.36 plus weight B 0.41 square times variance B. Variance B given 16.40. Alright, and then plus 2 times weight A 0.59 times weight B 0.41 times negative 0.25, which is a correlation given between asset A and B ataupun suria and permata. And then times standard deviation A, kita dah calculate siap-siap tadi dalam table, which is 3.22 times standard deviation B, kita pun dah kira siap-siap just now, 4.05, and then square root. And then when you work out, you will get, okay, you akan dapatkan dulu the variance. Okay, the variance of the portfolio is 4.7858. Okay, so to get the standard deviation of the portfolio, so you just square root that one, so you will get 2.19%. So that's all. Okay, alright, so the idea is you have to calculate the weight first, and then baru you boleh kira the return of the portfolio, which is the RP, and also risk of the portfolio, which is the standard deviation. Okay, so that's all for this video. Thank you.